Health is a state of physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmities. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the United Nations definition of health, and we all have the right to it as humans. My name is Vincent Beidou, and I'm here to present to you the challenges facing the rights of health in Africa.
193 emergency, what's your situation?
Please help me. My wife is having a baby. I need an ambulance now.
Sorry sir, we don't have any ambulance in your area. You need to get yourself to the nearest hospital on your own. We are very sorry sir.
Okay, I take her on my bike.
As you may already know, the right to health has been guaranteed in many international rights instruments. Indeed, the right to health has been provided for under Article 16 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, also known as the Banjul Charter. The question is the right to health a reality in Africa? The answer may probably be no. Why am I asking all this? If one looks at the African continent, it is faced with a multiple of health challenges such as HIV/AIDS, high maternal mortality, among many others. According to reports by Save the Children, Africa is one of the worst 10 places in the world to give birth. The levels of poverty, coupled with the low rates of literacy, makes the problem worse in Africa. Many Africans do not even know the right to health is a human rights issue for which they can hold the government accountable. When it comes to health infrastructure such as hospitals, clinics, health post provisions is woefully inadequate. Over 50% of childbirths occur in communities without the assistance of healthcare workers. In many villages, people walk miles before they can get to a health facility. The picture on health for Africa is grim and needs serious attention. Some of the reasons for this state of affairs is corruption by the government officials who divert money for social economic development into their private pockets. The lack of political will, investment in health is another. In many African countries, the right to health is not enforced generally. Ghana is a good example where the right to health provided for is in the constitution as a mere directive principle of state policy. This makes it difficult for citizens to hold the government accountable. I suggest that since Africa has a huge debt burden, it is important to spend resources promoting preventive health care so as to reduce the number who require serious medical attention. African doctors must be better remunerated so that they can stay in Africa and contribute to health care provision. I would like to end my presentation by stating that human rights are interdependent. If the right to health is not met, it may adversely affect the right to education and work. The right to health is both dependent and contributes to the right to food, water, adequate housing, and adequate standard of living. Ladies and gentlemen, the right to health is not a privilege, but a human right. Its provision is guaranteed in most international conventions and the constitutions of African countries. Let us educate the African on these rights. I thank you for your rapt attention.